to Primetime Modelling. Hello, and welcome back to the Spitfire dogfight build, and this is part 6 where I add the action. Now, since the last time when I put everything onto the display base, I found that this acrylic rod here with the Spitfire on was getting a bit too weak and wobbly, so what I've done is I've reinforced it with a nylon tube, and then put another one on the top there just for transportation, just to help sort of take some of the wobble and some of the stress out. But once that's in the final resting place, then I'll be fine. So what I'll do now is I'll reposition the camera as best I can so we can get up to the close-up to what I'm actually doing to recreate the action, and we'll come back, and hope that you're liking and subscribing, and any comments you would like to make, please put down in the comments box below, and we'll carry on. Okay, right, well, this is about as far as I dare get the camera in to doesn't interfere with what we're going to do. Now, as you can see, I've put some very thin fibre optics into some of the gun ports, very thin, like so, almost just a little bit thicker than a strand of hair. This come from one of these sort of light, sort of floppy fibre optic torch toys that I've had for donkey's years, so that's helped me out a great deal. So what I'll do now is I'll try and recreate the guns firing by putting in some tracer lines, and hopefully that'll give us the action that we want. Okay, carry on. Okay, right, so what we'll start off with is trying to lay some tracer lines down using some flat white. So I've got my brush loaded up. Now this is going to be very delicate and tricky, so what we'll do is we'll start with one right at the nozzle, or the barrel of the actual cannon, and then evenly spaced out with a slightly longer, and then an even longer streak onto the fibre optic. As you can see, needs a bit of a delicate hand, and again up near the propellers. Like so, and then the other cannon. So I'm now going to have to use my left hand, which is never a clever thing. Again, one right up at the cannon barrel, and then space bit more paint on that, I think. And one, hopefully, if I can stop it from moving about, on the very end. And just come along and make sure that that's all even. Hopefully you can see the results. Try and make these just a little bit thicker at the cannon, just to sort of simulate the burst, as it were. Okay, right, so that's the first part, and then the second part is we'll add some yellow. Okay. Okay, right, so I've cleaned my brush and now we'll go on to putting in some yellow. Now what we need to do is try and start off on the white, like so, just to overlap. Again, just a little overlap. Like so. Making sure gets a nice coverage. See that this side here a little bit weak. There we go. There we go. And then we'll come on to the next colour. Okay, right, so clean my brush again, and this time now we're going to go over some of the yellow with a little bit of clear orange, just to simulate the hot part of the bullet, as it were, or the shell, or the actual projectile. So there we go. And then hopefully we may just get a little bit of smoke just to sort of blend the colours in a little, and should hopefully come out with a reasonable look of showing gunfire and tracer going through the sky. Okay, just a little tad there, a bit more paint I think. There we go. Make sure we get all the way around. On the ends. Right you are. Okay. Right, okay, now the last step is to add some Tamiya smoke, which is basically a clear, and then we'll just gently go over not all of it, but just some of it, just to help darken some of the lines, just to help create the illusion of movement. A little bit lighter as we go to the ends, a bit darker as we go to the front of the aircraft. And excuse me if I hit the camera with my head, but as you can appreciate, this is getting a bit too close, just so you can actually see what's happening. And just find a bit on there. so. On the gun ports, like so. And I think we can call that. Okay, be right back. Okay, right, well, hopefully you can see the overall effect now. Got the rest of the tracer lines put in. I just put a little bit of extra white on there, just off camera, just to give it a little bit more of an effect. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get this in shot, but if I can just lift this up a little bit and try and put the autofocus on to see. But there we go, hope you can see the effect. So yeah, that's it. That's part 6 and the dogfight build done. What I'll do is I'll put some stills as usual at the end, but if you liked, give me the thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, please do so, and also hit the notification button, and any comments that you'd like to make in the comments box as below. So until the next build and the next set of videos, be good to each other, and go build a model. Bye for now. Bye bye.